you can see an enormous toadstool in the middle of the path, and there's the term toadstool is literally, it has very little significance. It's a mushroom and a toadstool are practically the same thing. There is no way of telling them apart. There is no actual difference between them whatsoever, just that people tend to call things that are less edible toadstools. This could be perfectly edible. I don't actually know what this species is. I have to find out what it is, but it's a very large one, and you can see it's growing out of the roots of the tree behind us. So it's a birch toadstool. Every fungus rather, has a relationship with a particular kind of plant, and in this case it's the birch, and where the roots are radiating out from the birch tree behind me, the toadstools are actually, they popped up on those roots because they're living in the timbers. These are usually symbiotic relationships. The fungus lives as basically a series of white lines or white veins within the tree, and sometimes the soil around it, and sometimes it helps the tree by killing off parasites and small bacteria and things like that, because what we actually see and what we tend to call the funguses are actually the fruiting bodies of the fungus. These are basically seed cases. They pop up, they're full of little spores, and the spores float away on the wind, and if they're lucky they'll land down near a birch tree somewhere, and then they'll colonize the soil around it, and then they'll start to grow up. You can see they have little scars on the top of them here where snails and slugs are having a go at them. But basically the whole of the natural world depends on these fungi in autumn. They're part of nature's bounty. They're just like the fruit on any tree. They're fruiting plant, it's just you don't see it until this time of year usually. In autumn most fungi are reproducing, so it's good to keep an eye out for them, but it's not a good idea to eat them. You need to be an expert to really pick fungi to eat. There's some very dangerous varieties out there.